In a quiet field near the River Rule, a few miles southwest of Jedburgh in the Scottish borders, stand the broken walls of Fulton Tower. A once proud fortified tower house, what you see there today is little more than a ruin. But these remains have witnessed fire, war and rebirth, because Fulton was rebuilt from the ashes of one of the darkest campaigns in Scotland's history, the Rough Wooing. Let's go back to 1543. In the small hamlet of Fulton, people are going about their daily lives, working together to put food on the table and ensure their safety in a dangerous world. Dangerous because this is the era of the Reivers, border families who, after years of cross-border war that destroyed their lands, have turned to reiving, the raiding and plundering of livestock to make ends meet. Within the settlement, the Laird of Fulton lives in a tower house, a tall, fortified stronghold which was built to secure people and property in the event of a raid. But the year 1543 was particularly significant because it saw the start of the Rough Wooing. This was when King Henry VIII of England tried to force a marriage alliance between his son Edward and the infant Mary Queen of Scots. When Scotland refused, Henry's response was brutal. He sent his armies north with instructions to put all to fire and sword and to raze Edinburgh town and destroy Leith. The destruction was severe. 2 years later, in 1545, the war was still raging. This time, the Earl of Hertford led English forces through the borders, raiding along the River Rule. He later reported that his men had forayed along the waters 6 or 7 miles beyond Jedburgh and burnt 14 or 15 towns and all kinds of corn. Among those places was Fulton, known today as Fulton. Archaeological traces confirm the settlement at Fulton was devastated by fire. But Fulton rose again. Before the end of the century, a new tower was built on the site, sturdy, defensive, and typical of the tower houses that dotted the borders in those uncertain times. Most likely built by William Turnbull of Bedrule, the new Fulton Tower stood 3 stories high, built from rough, hulled stone. Gun loops guarded the lower levels, narrow windows looked out across the fields. Inside its thick walls, the basement was likely used for storage, while the main living quarters were on the 1st and 2nd floors. Sadly, only 2 partial stories remain. The walls stand 5.5 metres high and the stair tower is mostly gone. Today, if you drive south of Jedburgh along the B6357 and then take the minor road northeast towards Bedrule, you can see Fulton Tower from the roadside. Few visitors stop here now, but every stone tells of survival, of a people who rebuilt their homes and their lives in a land once set ablaze. If you've enjoyed this short story about Fulton Tower, please subscribe for more journeys into Scotland's past. And for more detailed information about the historic sites of Scotland, please see the website thistleandtime.scot.